れが俺の最高地点だ
Okay, hello guys. I made a video of the deck list, but I played a local in between. So I just wanted to show you guys the other list that I played before you guys go like, I didn't run this, I didn't run that. I tweaked my list literally like every locals because I want to try different things. I played this list. I actually won 5-0 with it. It was pretty good. One Luffy, the Luffy I'm still hesitant if I'm gonna run it, the 5-cost Rush Luffy. In previous video I was running 2. I was on 1 at this local. This card is 50-50. I'll talk about it some more in the future, but essentially it's a really good card, but you cannot always drop it. There's always like better cards to drop like Robin or Nami, Gecko, Newgate. So this is good, situational. And also it helps you out in a lot of pinches. But left it at 1. The Zoro, one of, because there's scenarios where they're pushing for game with Newgate. If you hit a Gecko Moria trigger, it's better to bring out a Zoro than a Marco, which is really nice. That's about it. The rest is pretty much what it is. Only 3 of each because I didn't have space. And I value Kikunojo more than them because Kikunojo is a 6k body. These guys are 5k bodies. But it does hurt you in certain matchups to not play as many triggers, so keep that aware. So if you guys want a full pack, like I would, 4-4 is not bad, so like just to let you guys know. But the list is tight, so I just had to pick and choose what I wanted. That was the list. You guys can watch the second part where I explain it again, but in more details. Peace. Hello guys, you guys wanted a deck list update of the blue yellow Nami, so I'm doing one. I still don't think this list is final. I will probably do some more changes as I go. But since you guys wanted an update, I will give you guys an update. And so yeah. So 3 girls, girl being girl. I don't run the searcher anymore, which I think was a mistake, question mark. Reason why I'm saying cutting this was bad is because missing Nami or like Robin on curve really hurts. Just being behind there, it just hurts a lot. So I don't know if I like not having this. So that's that. For the 4 costs, we have the 4 Kikunojos. Kikunojos could go to 3. I've done it before. It's not like a deal breaker. But it's a trigger body that comes out of your life. And also it's a 6k power base, which is really strong against a lot of matchup. Being 6k hurts a lot. 2 Marcos, because the draw is insane. It's a 6k body. Sometimes if I don't see Nami on curve, I will play I will play Marco for 4 Dawns and then just like swing with it as a body. I won't be scared to swing with it because if he kills it, I draw 2. If he doesn't kill it, I keep ripping cards out of his hand by swinging 6. So that's that. 4 Namis, because this card is just busted. Being able to force your opponent to take a life, adding Arrested onto your leader, and then proccing your leader effect to draw a card. Insane. That card cannot be changed. 4 Robins. Robins being a body that heals you 1 because you trash the top of your life, then you heal 2. Proccing your leader effect to draw 1, and then this character on board, if your opponent tries to kill it, on KO, your opponent takes a damage. So that hurts a lot. Thriller Bark Engine. 3 Perona, 3 Hogback, 4 Kumasi with 4 Gecko Moria. Let me tell you why I lowered it a little bit. It's because of the meta. I've noticed we already win against NL. It does make your deck weaker against NL though. Purple NL, not having as many triggers because your deck does rely on seeing triggers to, rely is the wrong word, but seeing the triggers against purple NL helps you a lot to win the matchup. Mostly Perona because it freezes the 6 cost 10k body NL. And it also helps you against Lucci. Being able to have a wide board very fast by hitting triggers also helps you. So there's a drawback from doing this. But in the mirror match, you don't want to play this because it's a 5k body against a 7k leader. And against Ace, the same concept can be applied, but not really because only 1 Dawn you can swing with it. Like attaching 1 Dawn, making the Perona 6, and then swinging into Ace. It does hurt them if you go wide fast enough. And in the mirror match, if Nami's at 7k all the time, you'll have to attach 2 Dawns on Perona to swing at her. So it's not that great. So I made that decision to lower it. It's been okay so far. We'll see if I stick with it, like in the long run. 3 new gates because new gate has been insane at 10 Dawn. Being a 12k body, being able to draw 2, discard 1, and also attaching Dawns to your board and your leader, really strong. 4 Borsas because Borsa is insane. This is the new tech that people has been like very questioning about why and how, blah blah blah, all that shenanigans. So Luffy being a rush character helps a lot because yellow doesn't have any rush. So now we have a rush that can close games when your opponent thinks they're safe. Like if they mapped out saying like, oh, I have a blocker and you only have Nami on board, you can't kill me unless I have unblockable. But like, yeah. Or if they have 1 life and they think they're safe, you just play a rush and then you have 2 swings. All of a sudden, the game becomes a lot closer. Also, the second effect. When your opponent activates an event or blocker, reveal the top of your life. This character gains 1,000 power for each cost that card costs. That's not once per turn. So if there's multiple event that activates or multiple blocker that gets activated, the effect triggers multiple times, pumping the Luffy higher up. You'll notice that a lot of matchup that we face against has blockers. Against Purple NL, there's a bunch of events, there's a bunch of blockers. Against UY Nami, there's a bunch of blockers like New Gates or whatever. Marco, and not every deck. Borsalino is another card. Against Ace, they have New Gates. Against Lucy, they have Sabos. So if you're able to play a Luffy and like scare them, in quote, from blocking, it's huge for you. You don't even have to turn the Luffy. You could just keep it standing, and if they decide to block, then this Luffy runs into their blockers. That's the main goal of this card, just to be able to kill the blockers. Because if you kill the New Gates in Ace, you're favored because they have less big body on board. If you kill the Sabos against Lucy, you're also favored because they have less 9k body on board. In the mirror match, if you kill the New Gates, it's huge because that's a huge tempo swing in the game. And yeah, that's basically it. So I chose to try this. It's been good, but it's also bad because you cannot drop it all the time. There's a better play than this. For example, playing Robin on curve or like Gecko Moria, and also whatever. So this is a very situational card, but it does help you win the game. So I am still debating if I'm sticking with this. A card that pairs it very well with it is the Sanji. Once he's pumped up, they might still have blockers on board. For example, they have like a Borsalino, and they blocked with the New Gate, for example. So, and you're here facing this, and you want to kill the New Gate, but they already blocked with the New Gate, pumping your Luffy quite high. You can play your Sanji out, making your Luffy unblockable, turning your Luffy running into the New Gate. So suddenly you can kill the New Gate without having to deal with the other Borsalino. So that's the reason why the Sanji and the Luffy pairs it really well together. And also, once this is turned, you have a card that defends it. You have a blocker on board that protects it. The same logic can be applied with New Gate, by the way. If you have a New Gate on board and you want to swing into something, you can play Sanji, making the New Gate unblockable, and then swinging into something. I am planning on bumping the Sanji higher up, but basically it's a space issue right now. I don't have enough space in the deck. For the 2Ks, we have 2 Hioris, 2 Zeus. I like being able to stack Gecko with Hiyori. I find it quite broken. It's basically Quasar that I'm stacking on top of the deck, which is not as frequent, I guess. It's not as broken either, but being able to stack Gecko is really huge with Hiyori. Zeus is there to deal with bodies. I know that Zeus deals with Dog in the purple NL matchup, but I've faced a lot of NL, and I usually just leave the Dog there. And I just play the game normally, and the game goes fine. It is a bit harder because the Dog being able to rip 2 life hurts a lot. But I haven't found this too bad. Like, if you guys really don't like Dog, just play for Zeus. Like, cut the Hiyori. The Hiyori is like iffy situational. You don't really have to play it. But I like it. I like 2-2 so far, but like, you can play for Zeus. Like, the Hiyori is not even that mandatory. For Leos, because of Lucy and Ace being our worst matchup, I want to be able to have a 2k body that's able to anti-removal. So against Lucy and Ace, I like to start the game with Leo and pass. Because once they start playing Atmos, Berry Pistol, or like Jozu to try to bounce my board, it defends it. And also, there's a game I posted recently where I had like Leo and Luffy on board, and he couldn't Jozu bounce my Luffy because Leo's there, so it defends it. And also your early Nami, your early Marcos, they don't get removed. And Leo can just sit there the whole game. And at some point, when it's late enough in the game, you can play over it because you don't need it anymore. At that point, let's say after 10 dawns, they choose to like you choose to run play over your Leo, so you don't have the anti removal anymore. You played a new gate over it, for example. During his turn, if he chooses to play Jozu, it's great for you because playing Jozu at 10 dawns is not as powerful of a play as playing a new gate, for example. So it's still advantageous for you to be able to like have the early anti removal, and then late game it's just as strong. One rifle, I've been testing it. It's been nice being able to heal at 0 life and also plus 4k. So yeah, the list is still a work in progress. There is a card that is not here that I plan on adding. It's the 4-cost red Zoro, the one that heals. So it's a trigger that you can play. It's a body that you can play off of Moria and heal you 1. There's like very niche scenarios where if you hit Gecko Moria on life and you heal, you win because of that. Like Marco is great, but like let's say they have Roger on board. Marco does not do anything against Roger because Roger is already established, and yeah. So Zoro. I also noticed a lot of people asking me to make guides or coaching. It was specifically coaching. I don't want to do coaching. I am not someone that has a lot of free time. I also don't think me sitting down with someone and charging them is worth it for both parties. Because me charging you for money and then you not getting the benefit out of it is not worth it for you. So I don't think it's worth. So the other option I prefer is making guides, which is I will write a guide online of Nami because I've played it quite extensively, and it's gonna be paid. So if you guys want to read about it, go for it. If not, it's basically all my gameplays that I usually play. I'm not like gatekeeping too much. It's just sometimes when I'm there trying to make a video, I don't know what to say, and like having a guide there, I can always update it. Like something comes up, I just go back, I write it up, and stuff like that. And it's also a lot easier for me to explain when I have visual like screenshots to like follow the thought process. I'm someone that like have like just like overstimulated, just talks too much, too fast. So yeah, that's the current update of the deck list. There's still more changes I'm planning on doing, but we'll see how it goes. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, I hope you guys watch my other videos. Peace.